Welcome to an overview of PropertyFit, Oregon's first CPACE financing program designed to improve building performance in Multnomah County. This brief webinar will cover how PropertyFit works, which projects are eligible, and how it can create value in your organization. We'll also look at several PropertyFit success stories, including both new construction and existing building retrofits. If you want to get in touch with the dedicated member of the PropertyFit team ready to assist with your project, you can visit us at propertyfitoregon.com or just shoot us an email at support@propertyfitoregon.com. So at a high level, PropertyFit provides strategic long-term financing for energy efficiency, renewable energy, water conservation, and seismic resiliency projects in Multnomah County. PropertyFit is a partnership between Prosper Portland, Multnomah County, and Energy Trust of Oregon to finance building performance improvements. It's based on the Commercial Property Assessed Clean Energy, or CPACE financing model that is rapidly growing in popularity across the country. CPACE has many benefits to the building owner and unlocks new opportunities for building performance investment, which we'll talk about momentarily. CPACE financing is secured by a special assessment lien, which has been used in public infrastructure projects for decades, but is now being adapted to the private market to finance energy, water, and seismic projects. CPACE has now supported more than 2,400 projects in commercial buildings across the U.S., with more than $1.5 billion in total investments so far. In Oregon, CPACE is currently available through the PropertyFit program in Multnomah County only. So how does PropertyFit work? Well, the process is very similar to a traditional loan, but with a few adjustments. So let's take a quick look at this graphic. PropertyFit serves as the program administrator and helps coordinate all aspects of the process from application to close. The building owner works directly with PropertyFit's enrolled capital providers, which fund the project. The building owner repays the capital provider as they would any other lender, but instead of a mortgage, a special assessment lien is placed on the property to secure the financing. The assessment lien structure provides benefits to both the property owner and increased security to the capital provider, which we'll discuss momentarily. The building owner works with one or more contractors to actually perform the installation or the work. And the Energy Trust of Oregon is available to support in the form of energy audits, vendor selection, and incentives to improve the economics of the project. So we highly encourage you to speak with ETO early in the process to take advantage of their resources. So what are the benefits of PropertyFit financing? This new financing tool overcomes several challenges with traditional financing mechanisms that make it a great fit for building performance projects. First, PropertyFit is specifically designed to fund energy and water conservation, renewable energy, and seismic resiliency improvements that are often either overlooked in existing buildings or value engineered out of new construction. Second, it's accessible. Owners can finance up to 100% of project costs with no out-of-pocket expenses or personal guarantee. Additionally, the PropertyFit team is available to provide personalized support with all aspects of the transaction to ensure that it goes smoothly. Unlike traditional commercial mortgage financing, which may be adjustable rate with a 5 to 10-year balloon payment, PropertyFit is competitively priced, fixed rate, fully amortized financing with terms of up to 30 years or longer, depending on the lifespan of the equipment. And the financing cannot accelerate in the event of default. In fact, for new construction and major renovation projects, PropertyFit can often replace higher cost mezzanine debt and equity in the capital stack, which can lower the overall cost of capital and provide a dedicated source of financing for building performance. We'll show an example of this in a minute. PropertyFit is also fully transferable. Because it's tied to the underlying real asset, the financing automatically transfers to new owners upon sale, which can help improve asset liquidity. And finally, PropertyFit is a good strategic investment. The cost savings from reduced energy and water bills enable many PropertyFit projects to be cash flow positive from day one, which frees up working capital to run your business or organization. Improvements to the performance and safety of buildings can also make them more attractive to potential tenants and investors. This can also help improve your building energy performance benchmarking score, assist with code compliance, and generally help future-proof your assets against risks. And PropertyFit is a great way to tackle your ESG or sustainability goals, providing a financing solution to help make these projects happen at scale and speed. Now let's talk about which types of projects and properties are eligible for PropertyFit. PropertyFit is available for both existing buildings and new construction projects or major renovation projects. Commercial, industrial, and multifamily buildings with 5 or more units are eligible for the program, including all the property types that you see here. In terms of the specific eligible measures, a wide range of project types are eligible for PropertyFit. In fact, most measures that reduce energy and water usage, generate clean energy, or improve seismic performance of a property will qualify. Here you can see a list of some eligible improvements, which range from energy and water efficiency to renewable energy, battery storage, electric vehicle charging, and seismic upgrades to improve earthquake safety. In fact, many property fit projects actually include more than one of these measures in the same transaction. Let's take a moment to look at how property fit financing can slot into the capital stack for new construction and major renovation. On the left is an example of a traditional capital stack consisting of equity, mezzanine debt, and senior debt. And on the right is an example of how property fit can be incorporated into the transaction, replacing higher cost mezzanine financing and providing a dedicated source of capital for building performance features. So in this example, what might be the impact of adding property fit financing to the capital stack? Well, let's assume that each of the capital sources comes with the interest rates shown to the left, 15% for equity, 10% for mezz debt, 6.5% for property fit, and 5% for senior debt. Note that property fit rates are market driven and will vary depending on the project, the capital provider, and the terms of the financing, and many other factors, but we'll use 6.5% here as a typical rate. In this example, by replacing 3/4 of the mezzanine debt with property fit, we lower the overall weighted cost of capital of the transaction by more than 0.5%. So while property fit can prevent building performance features from being value engineered out of the project, in many cases it can also lower the overall cost of capital and improve the economics on the deal. Property fit follows a traditional financing process with the added component of an energy performance evaluation. A property fit advisor will guide you through each step of this process, and we highly encourage applicants to get in touch with us prior to applying. We can ensure that your project is eligible, help you put the application together, and generally answer any questions. In addition, the Energy Trust of Oregon has a network of trade allies that's available to assist with energy audits and project scoping, and Property Fit's network of enrolled contractors can provide support as well. When it comes time to match you to a capital provider, we have 8 enrolled providers who are ready to fund your projects. They will provide you with term sheets, and then we will work with you to help select the best offer for your project. Speaking of capital providers, these are our 8 enrolled providers currently. They represent a diverse group of organizations that have played a major role in the national expansion of CPACE financing over the last few years. That being said, if you have an alternative capital provider, they can also fund the project as long as they go through the process of enrolling in Property Fit. Before we close, I want to touch on a few case studies of projects that have successfully used property fit financing to improve building performance. And you can find the full case studies on our website, which is listed at the bottom of the screen here. First up is the Neil Kelly Office Building and Design Center retrofit. So the Neil Kelly company used property fit to implement a multitude of energy, water, and seismic improvements to its Portland, Oregon Design Center. The project solved existing structural issues by implementing seismic measures and significantly reduced energy and water costs with a 30 kilowatt solar system, LED lighting, and various HVAC and water efficiency measures. Neil Kelly also engaged the Energy Trust of Oregon to do a feasibility analysis for the project and identify cash incentives. Next up is Premier Gear, a major adaptive reuse project that made use of Property Fit for seismic upgrades. Sturgeon Development Partners, the lead developer, used Property Fit to help transform this industrial building into a mixed-use creative Class A office and retail space while also improving seismic resiliency. The $3 million PACE loan provided by PACE Loan Group financed the cost of various measures, including concrete masonry shear walls and steel buckling restrained brace frames. As shown in the diagram, property fit financing replaced more expensive debt in the capital stack, lowering the blended average cost of capital for the project. In the third example is the PAE Living Building project, which used property fit as a cost-effective alternative to additional equity. The $2.5 million loan will finance energy efficiency, renewable energy, and seismic resiliency measures for a new building that will become Portland's first certified living building and is designed to be the largest commercial living building in the world. That means it has met rigorous performance standards across energy, water, waste, health and wellness, design, and other criteria. The PAE building will be net positive for energy, water, and waste and has an impressive set of performance features such as on-site solar, a microgrid with battery storage, a rainwater cistern for on-site collection and treatment, and advanced structural designs, just to name a few. The Energy Trust of Oregon supported PAE during the project's planning phase through their Path to Net Zero program. If you want to find out more about Property Fit, there are great resources on our website, including a program guide, a marketing one-pager, a financing application, of course, and a capital source comparison calculator to help you analyze how Property Fit might impact the financials on your project. And most importantly, if you have a project in mind or just want to learn more, the Property Fit team is available to help you. So please visit our website and complete the online form, or just email us at support@propertyfitoregon.com, and one of our advisors will be in touch to help. Thank you very much, and we look forward to hearing from you.